Chosen ones, a divine awakening. What I am about to share with you today has the power to transform your understanding of yourself and your place in the universe. It may challenge the beliefs you hold and ignite a fire within your soul. Know this. If you are here reading these words, it is no coincidence. You were guided to this moment by a force far greater than chance. God's hand has gently led you here because something extraordinary is about to unfold in your life. You are not merely human. Yes, you heard me correctly. The very essence of who you are is undergoing a profound and miraculous transformation. The limitations you once believed defined you as only human no longer bind you. This is not simply a mental shift. It is a complete spiritual and energetic awakening, an invitation to embrace the divine power that has always resided within you, placed there by God Himself. Before we journey further, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to each of you who has supported this mission, especially through your generous contributions and unwavering encouragement. Thank you. You are not just viewers or listeners. You are partners in spreading a message of hope, faith, and renewal. Together, we are touching lives and inspiring countless others to discover their own divine purpose. If this message resonates with your spirit, take a moment to declare your alignment by commenting 77P7 below. Let us unite as the chosen ones, standing shoulder to shoulder in the truth of our God-given destiny. Reflect and recognize signs of transformation. Pause for a moment and look inward. Have you noticed changes stirring within you? Perhaps you have felt moments of inexplicable strength, guidance, or an overwhelming sense of connection. These are not coincidences. These are signs of the transformation taking place in your life. God is awakening something profound within you, a realization that you were made for more. This is no ordinary journey. Stay with me until the end, for the truths I will share are keys to unlocking a future beyond anything you have ever imagined. What lies ahead is a life of divine purpose, a calling so unique and powerful that only you can fulfill it. A new awakening, transcending the human experience. God's chosen ones, you are being called to open your eyes to a greater reality. Imagine for a moment that the world you have known is but a fraction of existence. What if there are realms unseen, truths so profound they cannot be grasped by the ordinary mind? This is the awakening stirring within you, a call to rise above the illusions of time, space, and limitation. Have you felt it? The distractions of the world, its noise, chaos, and fleeting pleasures, attempt to drown out the whispers of your soul. Yet within you, something resists. Something knows there is more. That pull you feel is not random. It is the divine calling you to step into a purpose far greater than anything this earthly life alone can offer. Transformation through faith, renewing the mind. The Apostle Paul's words in Romans 12 verse 2 echo loudly here. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You are being invited to let go of the limiting beliefs that have kept you tethered to a narrow existence. Embrace the truth of your divine nature, for the veil of separation is lifting. The illusion that you are disconnected from others or from the divine is dissolving. You are awakening to the oneness of creation, the intricate web of connection that binds every living being. You are not merely a human being struggling to survive in a chaotic world. You are an eternal soul, a radiant spark of divinity, intricately woven into the fabric of the universe. A grand design, remembering your divine role. Picture the cosmos. Every star, every molecule, every heartbeat is part of a grand and purposeful design. You are no exception. As Psalm 8 verse 4 to 5 beautifully declares, what is mankind that you are mindful of them, human beings that you care for them? You have made them a little lower than the angels and crowned them with glory and honor. Can you see it now? You are extraordinary in the eyes of God. This awakening is not about discovering something new. It is about remembering something ancient and eternal. Your soul, luminous and eternal, is reconnecting with its divine origin. Have you ever felt an unnameable longing, as though you were searching for something just beyond your reach? That longing is your soul recalling its purpose, its destiny, its divine inheritance. Answering the call, rising to greatness. The call you feel is not a faint whisper. It is the resounding echo of truth reverberating through your being. It is your spirit awakening to the greatness for which it was created. How will you respond? Will you embrace the extraordinary life waiting for you? This journey is not about personal transformation alone. It is about fulfilling a purpose far greater than yourself. It is about stepping into the fullness of your God-given potential and helping to illuminate the path for others. You are living in a time of profound change, a sacred era where the chosen ones are rising. For you, this transformation is personal, intimate, and deeply meaningful. Will you accept the challenge? Will you step forward into your divine destiny? The world is waiting for you, chosen one. Rise and let your light shine. A new era of transformation. As humanity embarks on an extraordinary journey from the confines of the dense, restrictive third-dimensional reality into the expansive, luminous energy of the fifth dimension, we are being called to transcend old patterns of thought and behavior. The familiar structures of fear, separation, and competition that once dominated our world are disintegrating, making way for a profound reality rooted in love, unity, and cooperation. This transition signals not just an external shift, but a deep, transformative metamorphosis within every individual. The dissolution of beliefs and limitations that once anchored us to lower vibrational states is revealing the limitless potential of our true essence. This is a moment of liberation, where the chains of outdated paradigms fall away, inviting us to step into our authentic selves. The world is not merely changing around us. It is being reshaped from within us as we align with the higher frequencies of our spiritual nature. Embracing the truth of renewal. The sacred words from 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17 remind us, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old is gone, the new is here." These timeless words echo the transformation we are undergoing. You are not just an observer of a new reality. You are an active participant and co-creator. The universe flows through you, and you are a conduit for its boundless wisdom and energy. To transcend the limitations of the third dimension, you must embrace the totality of your spiritual nature. This means shedding the false narratives of time, history, and circumstance that have defined you. It is a process of deep inner work, a reclamation of your divine essence, and an awakening to your infinite potential. Rising above the illusions. Consider the story of Moses in Exodus 3 verse 12, when God reassured him with the promise, "I will be with you." Just as Moses overcame his doubts and fears to fulfill his divine mission, you too are empowered to rise above the illusions of limitation. What if every fear, every doubt, and every perceived restriction is nothing more than a fleeting shadow, an illusion that dissipates in the light of truth? The challenges you face are not insurmountable barriers. They are stepping stones designed to refine you for a greater purpose. With each obstacle you overcome, you grow closer to realizing your divine potential. You are not defined by your struggles, but by how you rise above them, transforming adversity into a testament of your strength and resilience. A divine calling for leadership. This is the dawn of a new age, an era in which you are being prepared to lead with love, wisdom, and courage. Romans 8 verse 37 affirms, "In all these things, we are more than conquerors through him who loved us." You are a divine being, unshackled by the chains of the past and the limitations of the present. Your purpose is to shine as a beacon of hope and transformation, guiding others toward a reality founded on unity and compassion. Every challenge you have faced, every hardship you have endured, has been preparing you for this moment. They were never meant to break you, but to shape you into the person you were destined to become. Now is the time to claim your divine brilliance and step into the greatness for which you were created. stepping into infinite brilliance. Imagine a life unburdened by fear and doubt, where you embrace the infinite power within you. As Philippians 4 verse 13 declares, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This is not merely a promise, but a profound truth about your divine nature. You are a co-creator with the universe, endowed with the power to shape your reality and fulfill your unique purpose. The boundaries that once confined you were never truly real. They were constructs of limited human consciousness. As you awaken to your divine nature, you begin to see beyond these illusions. Your circumstances, no matter how daunting they may seem, do not define you. Instead, the power to shape and manifest the life you desire has always been within you, waiting to be unleashed. The end of separation. For generations, humanity has lived under the illusion of separation, believing ourselves to be isolated beings disconnected from one another, the earth, and the divine source. Yet this illusion is now dissolving, revealing a profound truth. There is no separation. All things are interconnected. You, the chosen ones, are awakening to this reality, recognizing that the universe is not just around you, but within you. The time has come to let go of the illusions of the past and embrace the fullness of your divine power. The universe eagerly awaits your light, your courage, and your brilliance. Together, we are co-creating a new world, a world where love, unity, and boundless possibility reign. Are you ready to step boldly into the truth of who you are and manifest the life you are destined to live? In the elevated realms of consciousness, the concept of isolation is a myth, an illusion woven into the fabric of human misunderstanding. You are not a solitary being adrift in the vastness of existence, striving to resist the tides of adversity. Instead, you are a luminous thread intricately woven into the grand tapestry of the cosmos. This realization unveils an extraordinary truth. Your every thought, every word, every action possesses the power to reverberate across the universe, shaping the intricate patterns of reality itself. This is the profound beauty of your existence, a dance of infinite influence and connection. Reflect on the timeless wisdom encapsulated in Galatians 6 verse 7. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. These words are not merely spiritual rhetoric. They articulate a fundamental law of the universe, a divine truth that governs all creation. To embrace this interconnectedness is to unlock the boundless potential within you, a reservoir of growth, healing, and transformation waiting to be unleashed. Imagine the miracles that could unfold if you wholly embraced your intrinsic unity with all that exists. What extraordinary possibilities might you co-create if you lived with the unwavering awareness that your essence is intertwined with the universe itself? Now is the moment to rise into this sacred understanding. It is time to release the limiting beliefs and outdated paradigms that have confined you to a narrative of separation and smallness. As you awaken to the interconnected nature of all things, you begin to co-create with divine purpose. The world ceases to be a battleground to conquer and transforms into a symphony to harmonize with. What will you choose to manifest with this newfound awareness? The universe stands poised to support your every intention, ready to guide you on your journey toward divine mastery. The question is, will you take the next step forward? The dissolution of separation heralds the dawn of profound unity, inviting you to embrace the divine spark within yourself and to see it reflected in others. This unity is not an abstract ideal, but a living truth. The same sacred essence that courses through you flows through every being, every element, and every corner of creation. How would your life transform if you fully embodied this truth? When your actions, thoughts, and heart align with this reality, you become an agent of unconditional love, compassion, and limitless possibility. This is not merely an individual journey, but the foundation of a new era, one that is being birthed in this very moment with you as a vital participant. Your name, your occupation, your personal history. These are fleeting markers of your earthly existence, fragments of a much greater whole. They are not the essence of who you are, but temporary expressions of your higher self. As you awaken to the eternal truth of your divine nature, you begin to perceive these labels for what they are, transient symbols of a boundless reality. Have you ever considered that you are far more than the roles you inhabit? On this transformative journey of spiritual awakening, the walls that once constrained your identity begin to crumble, revealing glimpses of your infinite nature. The Apostle Paul, in 2 Corinthians 5, verse 17, writes, "If anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come, the old is gone, the new is here." These words echo the essence of spiritual rebirth, a release of the old self, and an emergence into the radiant fullness of your true being. You are not merely a human shaped by earthly constructs. You are an eternal soul, a luminous being of light temporarily housed in physical form. How does it feel to know that your true self transcends the boundaries of name, form, and societal expectations? This awareness is not a loss, but a liberation, a joyful emancipation from the constraints of labels and worldly definitions. Think of Moses, who, after years of wrestling with his identity as a prince of Egypt or a humble shepherd, encountered the divine in the burning bush. In that sacred moment, Moses discovered his higher purpose, not as a man defined by titles, but as an instrument of divine will. Similarly, as you shed the superficial layers of identity, you unveil an inner vastness, a limitless potential eager to unfold. What might you achieve if you lived fully as a being of divine light, unburdened by earthly constraints? This awakening brings with it the profound understanding that your existence is no accident. You are a deliberate and essential expression of the Creator's grand design, a vital contributor to the unfolding of divine creation. Living in alignment with this truth infuses your life with purpose and connection. Each moment becomes a sacred opportunity to align with the divine plan, to act as a radiant beacon of love and light in the world. In this awareness, you step into your role as a co-creator of a reality shaped by compassion, unity, and endless possibility. The question remains, what will you choose to create with this divine gift of awareness and connection? This awakening is not merely a personal revelation. It is a profound invitation to align yourself with a greater cosmic unity, a unity that has the potential to reshape not only your own life, but also the lives of those within your sphere of influence. It beckons you to step beyond the boundaries of the ordinary and embrace your divine nature, unlocking the infinite possibilities that await. Will you heed this sacred call and allow yourself to be transformed? Within the depths of your being lies a quiet observer, an eternal essence that transcends time and space, calmly witnessing the unfolding of life. This observer is your true self, a timeless presence untouched by the turbulent waves of human emotions, fleeting triumphs, and temporary challenges. It is through this sacred inner essence that you connect to a higher consciousness, rising above the transient experiences of the physical world to touch the divine. Have you ever sensed this unchanging presence within, even in the midst of chaos? This is the observer, the core of your being, quietly anchoring you to a deeper truth. When you recognize and embrace this observer, you unlock a profound wellspring of peace, clarity, and divine wisdom, anchoring to peace, clarity, and divine truth. By connecting with this eternal part of yourself, you cultivate a response to life rooted in calm discernment rather than impulsive reaction. Challenges lose their overwhelming grip, replaced by an inner knowing that all trials are temporary and purposeful. The book of Ecclesiastes reminds us of this eternal truth. To everything, there is a season and a time, to every purpose under the heaven. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1. This wisdom resonates deeply with the observer within, which understands that every experience, be it joy or sorrow, success or failure, is transient. Anchoring yourself in this perspective brings a profound sense of inner peace. You come to realize that your true essence is beyond the ever-shifting tides of human experience. Imagine how your life might change if you consistently lived from this higher awareness. How would it feel to navigate life with grace and clarity, unshaken by the storms around you? The observer within is your guide, gently leading you back to your divine essence whenever you feel lost or overwhelmed. This eternal presence perceives the world not as fragmented or chaotic, but as a harmonious whole, intricately woven by the hand of the Creator. This recognition awakens you to the interconnectedness of all creation, a unity beautifully expressed in John 15, verse 5, where Jesus declares, "I am the vine, you are the branches." Just as every branch draws life from the vine, so too do you draw your essence from the divine source, dissolving the illusion of separation and aligning yourself with your higher purpose. Your role as a creator, as a chosen one of God, your transformation is not an isolated journey. It is part of a collective awakening, a shared elevation of consciousness that transcends the personal and ripples outward to touch the world. You are a beacon of light in a world yearning for renewal, love, and hope. Your role extends beyond your individual spiritual growth. You are a guide and an inspiration for others seeking liberation from their own limitations. Consider Moses, who led the Israelites out of bondage despite his doubts and fears. When he questioned his ability to fulfill God's call, he was reassured, "I will be with you," Exodus 3, verse 12. Similarly, as you embrace your role, you will find that you are never alone. Divine strength and guidance accompany you every step of the way, empowering you to overcome personal struggles and become a catalyst for others' transformation. Your journey is a sacred path that not only elevates your soul, but also illuminates the way for countless others. Each moment you live in alignment with divine truth contributes to humanity's collective awakening. This sacred responsibility is a profound privilege, a chance to participate in the grand design of creation. The ripple effect of awakening. Your energy and presence have the power to reshape the fabric of reality itself. Every action, no matter how small, sends ripples outward, touching lives you may never meet and creating waves of transformation that extend far beyond your immediate surroundings. Have you considered how your light might inspire others? Like a lantern in the darkest night, your example serves as a guiding beacon for those still searching for hope and truth. As Matthew 5, verse 16 reminds us, "Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." By living authentically and courageously, you embody divine truth and inspire others to awaken to their own higher purpose. The gift of awakening is both a blessing and a responsibility. It calls you to rise above your individual struggles and contribute to the collective evolution of humanity. With every step you take on this sacred journey, you participate in a cosmic symphony of love, hope, and renewal, leaving a legacy that echoes through eternity. The question remains, how will you shine your light, and what legacy will you leave as a chosen one in this grand, divine tapestry? The power of unity. Imagine the profound moment at the well where Jesus met a Samaritan woman, John 4, verse 1 to 26. In a single, transformative conversation, he revealed the truth of her life, igniting a profound shift within her. This transformation did not stop with her alone. It extended outward, drawing her entire village to him. This simple yet powerful story illustrates how one awakened soul can create waves of change that ripple far beyond their immediate surroundings. This same potential resides within you. Every act of kindness you perform, every word of encouragement you share, and every small step of faith you take sends waves of love, hope, and transformation into the world. Your journey is not merely personal. It is deeply interconnected with the collective spiritual awakening of humanity. Like the woman at the well, you possess the power to inspire change, illuminating paths for others as you walk your own. Living in divine alignment. As your spiritual journey deepens, your perception begins to shift. You start to glimpse higher dimensions of existence that transcend the tangible, physical world. These realms are timeless, unconfined by the constraints of space or the ticking of the clock. Instead, they overflow with eternal wisdom and divine truths that resonate deeply, not in the mind but in the soul. The Apostle Paul captures this higher reality in 2 Corinthians 4 verse 18. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. His words invite you to look beyond the visible, toward the unseen dimensions where truth and eternity reside. In these higher realms, the unseen becomes more real than the world you can touch, hear, or see. Through spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, and moments of silent reflection, you unlock the doors to these higher planes. In these sacred spaces, your heart opens to divine guidance, and your mind transforms into a vessel for profound insights. In stillness, you connect with angelic beings, your higher self, and the Creator. These moments of connection are not abstract. They are deeply personal, offering clarity, peace, and the courage to walk your divine path. The oneness of creation. In John 17, verse 21, Jesus prays for unity, that they all may be one, as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us. This prayer reveals a profound truth, the interconnectedness of all creation. Unity is not just a concept. It is a lived reality, dissolving the barriers of the physical world and inviting you to step into the divine flow of life. Have you ever felt a deep connection to something greater than yourself? This feeling, a soul-stirring sense of belonging to an eternal truth, is the call of the higher realms, beckoning you to remember who you truly are. You are not merely a physical being bound by time and space. You are a soul, an eternal consciousness, intricately woven into the fabric of creation. When you embrace this truth, the way you see the world changes. You recognize the intricate interconnection of all things. No longer are you separate from the divine. Instead, you understand that the divine flows through you, through every leaf, every star, every heartbeat. This realization dissolves fear and fills you with an unshakable peace, for you know that you are always supported, guided, and connected to a higher purpose. Living in alignment with this truth transforms your life. Trials and challenges no longer feel overwhelming, for you see them as opportunities to grow closer to the divine. With every step, you feel the infinite wisdom and love of the higher realms, always present, always within reach. This awareness empowers you to live fully, knowing that you are part of a greater whole, a sacred unity that binds all of creation. The world as we once knew, it is dissolving before our eyes, giving way to a profound and transformative paradigm, a reality rooted in compassion, unity, and the undeniable interconnectedness of all life. You are not merely an observer of this monumental shift. You are an architect of the emerging world. As one of the chosen, you stand on the frontier of possibility, crafting a new existence where love, understanding, and collaboration replace the outdated pillars of fear, greed, and division. This transformation demands more than superficial adjustments to thought or behavior. It calls for a complete reimagining of existence itself. Have you felt the stirring within your soul, the undeniable pull to create a world aligned with divine principles? This calling is not a mere whisper. It is a clarion call to action. It beckons you to envision a reality where every thought, word, and deed contributes to the greater good, where oppressive structures crumble under the weight of compassion and truth. Imagine a world where decisions are guided by kindness, relationships thrive on mutual respect, and fear no longer dictates the human experience. Consider the timeless teachings of Jesus Christ, who proclaimed, "Love your neighbor as yourself." These simple, yet profound words form the cornerstone of this new reality. Imagine the transformation that would occur if we truly lived by this principle, seeing every individual as an extension of ourselves, a reflection of the divine essence within. The boundaries that once defined self and other would dissolve, revealing the deeper truth that we are all one. This understanding has the power not only to heal personal wounds, but to reshape communities and nations, creating a tapestry of unity that transcends cultural, racial, and ideological divisions. The Apostle Paul captured this vision with extraordinary clarity when he declared, "There is neither Jew nor Gentile, neither slave nor free, nor is there male and female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus." This spiritual oneness dismantles the walls that separate us, inviting each of us to participate in the collective healing and renewal of humanity. What would it look like if we embrace this unity with every fiber of our being? How might our world transform if we replace judgment with understanding, competition with collaboration, and division with harmony? Reflect on the story of the early church, where believers were united in heart and mind, sharing everything they had. This profound sense of community and generosity provides a glimpse into what is possible when divine principles guide our lives. Imagine if every neighborhood, city, and nation operated with this level of unity and care. What miracles could we achieve together? What heights of human potential could we reach? As one of God's chosen, you are not only a participant in this revolution in consciousness, but also a leader. Your actions, words, and intentions create ripples that inspire others to follow. Every time you choose understanding over judgment, extend kindness where it is unexpected, or act with integrity when it is most challenging, you are a beacon of light in a darkened world. Your life becomes a living testament to the new reality we are collectively building. But make no mistake, this is not a passive transformation. It requires courage, faith, and an unshakable commitment to embodying divine principles. You have been entrusted with the sacred task of paving the way for a world where love reigns supreme. Are you ready to rise to this calling? To lead not only with your words, but with the unwavering light of your actions? The time to create this new paradigm is now, and it begins with you. The journey from human to divine is not a linear path, but a profound evolution. It is a process of becoming, of shedding the limitations of worldly identity and embracing the infinite essence of your true nature. Have you felt this shift within yourself? The realization that you are far more than the roles and labels assigned to you by society? This awakening invites you to step into the extraordinary, to transcend the confines of human identity and fully embody your divine purpose. As you embark on this journey, the usual markers of human existence, age, appearance, circumstances, fade into insignificance. Your life is no longer defined by fleeting externalities, but by a higher perspective rooted in intuition, wisdom, and love. The Apostle Paul articulated this transformation with remarkable clarity in Romans 12, verse 2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. This renewal enables you to see beyond the illusions of the physical world and to live in alignment with your higher self, manifesting a reality that reflects your divine essence. What would your life look like if you fully embraced this elevated state of being? This is not merely a mental or emotional shift. It is a profound spiritual awakening. It is a return to your truest self, the divine light within you that has always been waiting to shine. In Matthew 5, verse 14, Jesus proclaimed, "You are the light of the world." This light is not an external force. It is the essence of who you are. It is the divine energy within you, longing to illuminate the path for others. To embody this divine nature is to embrace your role as a creator, a source of healing, love, and transformation. Every choice you make, every word you speak, every action you take becomes an expression of this light. As you step into this higher reality, you do not simply transform your own life. You ignite a wave of change that reverberates through the collective consciousness. This is the true calling of the chosen one, to live as a radiant beacon of divine energy, guiding others toward the truth of their own infinite potential. The time has come to answer the call, to rise to the sacred task before you. The world is waiting for the light only you can bring. Will you embrace your divine purpose and lead the way to a reality where love, compassion, and unity reign supreme? The journey begins now, and it begins with you. You are not merely a spectator in the grand theater of life, passively watching events unfold around you. You are an active participant, a co-creator endowed with the extraordinary ability to shape your reality. Every thought you embrace, every emotion you nurture, and every action you undertake weaves the fabric of your existence. As Proverbs 23 verse 7 profoundly declares, "For as he thinks in his heart, so is he." These ancient words remind us of the incredible power residing within our inner world, emphasizing that our thoughts and intentions are the seeds from which the landscape of our external reality blossoms. However, manifestation transcends the simplistic notion of wishful thinking or hoping for dreams to materialize. It is a sacred act of aligning oneself with the divine essence of creation, attuning to the frequency of your highest self, and calling forth a reality that mirrors your deepest desires and ultimate purpose. This sacred alignment demands not only faith, but also intention and clarity of purpose, forming a bridge between the unseen and the tangible. Have you ever observed how life responds when you act with love, clarity, and purpose? It is as though the universe itself rearranges in harmony with your will, echoing your intentions. True manifestation is born from this alignment, a seamless flow of creation fueled by purposeful thoughts, actions, and desires in harmony with your divine mission. Consider the biblical story of Joseph in Genesis. Despite betrayal and immense hardship, Joseph remained steadfast in his faith and unwavering in his alignment with God's divine plan. His resilience and trust eventually elevated him to a position of immense influence, enabling him to save countless lives. Similarly, when you act with love, faith, and intention, your life becomes a reflection of the divine harmony within you, radiating transformative power into the world. As a chosen vessel of divine light, your power lies in creating a reality that reflects the brilliance of that light. This is your sacred mission, to live a life imbued with passion, purpose, and love, allowing these qualities to guide every decision and action. Imagine the profound transformation that could unfold if you fully embraced this role, not just for your own growth, but as a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. What might you create when you fully embody your divine essence, letting your light shine without restraint? Your transformation is not a solitary journey. It carries a higher purpose to uplift, inspire, and guide others toward their own spiritual awakening. You are here to be a channel of divine light, an instrument of love and wisdom for those seeking clarity and truth in their lives. Have you noticed how others are often drawn to you, seeking your guidance, compassion, or simply the comfort of your presence? This attraction is no accident. It is the resonance of the divine energy you carry, a light that awakens within others a longing to reconnect with their own divine nature. Your presence acts as a catalyst, igniting their journey towards self-discovery and spiritual fulfillment. Your role as a light worker is both profound and transformative. It is a calling to embody the presence of God in the world, living as a testament to his love and truth. As Matthew 5 verse 16 eloquently reminds us, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." This verse encapsulates the essence of your mission, to live authentically and radiate love, compassion, and divine truth, illuminating the path for others. When you do so, your light becomes a beacon for those lost in the shadows, guiding them toward hope and renewal. Can you fathom the ripple effect of your actions? A single act of kindness or a compassionate word has the potential to inspire someone to take their first steps toward awakening and transformation. To be a channel of light is not to impose change upon others. It is to hold a sacred space for their growth with patience, understanding, and love. Consider the story of Jesus and the woman caught in adultery, John 8, verse 11. Rather than condemning her, Jesus extended compassion, saying, "Go and sin no more." His gentle yet profound approach illuminated a path forward, free of judgment, but filled with possibility. Similarly, your role is to embody love and peace, creating an environment where others feel safe to explore and embrace their truth. Living in alignment with your higher self is one of the greatest gifts you can offer the world. In doing so, you naturally inspire others to align with their own divine purpose. This alignment is a testament to trusting in your soul's mission and walking in harmony with the divine plan. As the Apostle Paul writes in Romans 8, verse 28, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Living with this trust brings unparalleled peace and clarity as you recognize the universe is orchestrating everything for your ultimate good. This alignment also requires surrender, to flow with life rather than resist it, trusting that each step is guided by divine wisdom. Have you experienced moments where life seemed to unfold effortlessly, as though the universe itself conspired in your favor? These moments are not coincidental. They arise when you act from a place of love, authenticity, and faith, attuned to your soul's true mission. So, what will you create when you fully step into your divine purpose? How will your light transform not only your life, but also the lives of those who cross your path? Embrace this calling with open arms, for the world is waiting for the unique brilliance only you can offer. This sacred harmony within allows your highest potential to blossom organically, unimpeded by resistance or fear. It is not enough to merely transform yourself. Your calling extends far beyond personal growth. You are destined to be a beacon of light, a catalyst for transformation in the lives of others. By embodying compassion, authenticity, and a profound sense of divine purpose, you illustrate what is possible for humanity. You become a living testament to the boundless potential that resides in every soul. Through your journey, you demonstrate that awakening is not an elusive goal reserved for the few, but a natural process of reconnecting with the essence of who we truly are. What greater mission could there be than to help others recognize the divine spark within themselves and guide them to step into their own light? This is your sacred duty, your divine gift, and your ultimate calling. Are you prepared to embrace this truth fully, to let your light radiate even more brilliantly and inspire transformation in the world around you? As the chosen ones, your path is not one of endless struggle or resistance against the inevitable. Instead, you are invited to flow effortlessly with the divine current, trusting that what is meant for you will find its way at the perfect time. Life is not about relentless striving, but about surrendering to the profound wisdom of divine timing. Imagine the peace that would envelop your soul if you ceased the endless striving and instead chose to trust in the Creator's plan. Such trust brings freedom, joy, and a deep sense of harmony. This is the essence of divine alignment, living in sync with the Creator's vision, where miracles unfold as naturally as the rising sun. Proverbs 3 verse 5 to 6 reminds us of this sacred truth. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. These words echo the importance of surrender, urging you to release your need for control and place your trust in the higher power that lovingly guides your steps toward ultimate fulfillment. Living in alignment with your divine purpose is more than a journey. It is a profound act of faith, love, and devotion. True faith transcends doubt, offering a deep assurance that the universe, under God's perfect orchestration, is conspiring in your favor. As you lean into this trust, life transforms, blossoming into a landscape filled with joy, peace, love, and abundant blessings. The transformation you experience is not for your benefit alone. It is for the renewal and upliftment of the entire world. Have you paused to consider that your awakening is not an isolated journey, but an integral part of a grander divine design? You are not merely a participant, but a vessel of divine change, a leader guiding others toward a new reality rooted in love, unity, and divine wisdom. Every thought you think, every word you utter, and every action you take sends ripples across the universe, shaping a brighter tomorrow. Reflect on the parable of the mustard seed in Matthew 13, verse 31 to 32, where Jesus compares the kingdom of heaven to the tiniest seed that grows into a magnificent tree, providing shelter and sustenance for many. Your role, though it may feel small at times, carries immense potential. Like the mustard seed, your faith and actions nurture a transformative new world. By embracing your divine calling, you step into your true power, a force the world desperately needs in its darkest hours. You are the light that pierces through despair, the hope that triumphs over fear, and the love that conquers hate. In Romans 8, verse 19, the Apostle Paul writes, "For the creation waits in eager expectation for the children of God to be revealed." The world awaits your full awakening, yearning for you to step into your role as a beacon of divine love and transformative change. The time for action is not tomorrow or some distant future. It is now. This is your moment to rise, to answer the sacred call, and to lead humanity into an era where love, unity, and divine wisdom prevail. As you embrace your divine purpose, you radiate light, hope, and profound wisdom into a world longing for renewal. This is your time to shine, to step into the role God has prepared for you with courage, faith, and an open heart. You are an essential pillar of humanity's awakening, a cornerstone in the creation of a new and radiant era. Will you fully accept this sacred transformation and fulfill the mission that is uniquely yours? The world is waiting, not for someone else, but for you. The divine power you seek has always resided within you, waiting to be awakened. Recognize this truth. You are the creator of your own reality. When you embrace this understanding, you unlock the limitless potential that has been lying dormant within you, ready to shape a future filled with love, purpose, and unity. You are not merely a bystander in the unfolding story of your life, nor are you a passive recipient of external circumstances. You are the author of your journey, holding the pen to your destiny. With every thought you think, every belief you hold, and every action you take, you write the chapters of your life's narrative. When you align yourself with your divine essence, you unlock the realization that no aspiration is too grand, no dream too distant. Your thoughts and intentions serve as the building blocks of your reality, and the universe responds in kind to the vibrations you emit. As one of the chosen, you possess an extraordinary ability to manifest miracles. What once appeared to be insurmountable challenges transform into stepping stones, guiding you along your path. Through focused intention, unwavering faith, and purposeful action, you awaken the immense power within to create the life you have always envisioned. You come to understand that you are not a separate entity from the universe, but an integral, divine expression of it. This profound truth calls for a blend of humility and gratitude, for with great power comes an even greater responsibility to wield it wisely. When you create from a place of love and light, your creations transcend personal fulfillment. They uplift and inspire the world around you. Your destiny is not predetermined. It is shaped by your choices, thoughts, and actions. Embrace your role as the creator with conviction. Trust in your innate wisdom. Have faith in the process, and marvel at how your divine power breathes life into your dreams. Your journey is not merely about achieving external goals, but also about experiencing inner growth, balance, and integration. The journey of awakening is a sacred pilgrimage that extends beyond the individual. It is a deep and transformative process of harmonizing the divine masculine and feminine energies within you. These two forces, often perceived as opposites, are not in opposition, but rather complementary, creating a profound synergy when brought into balance. The divine masculine embodies action, logic, strength, and structure. It is the driving force that translates vision into reality. Conversely, the divine feminine is the wellspring of intuition, compassion, nurturing, and flow. It is the energy that connects us to our hearts, to the rhythms of nature, and to the wisdom that guides us through life with grace. Together, These energies form a dynamic interplay that empowers you to manifest your desires with clarity and wisdom. As a chosen one, you are called to honor both the masculine and feminine aspects within yourself. This is not a choice of one over the other, but a recognition of their equal importance. When you allow these energies to coexist harmoniously within, you achieve a state of inner wholeness. In this wholeness, you unlock a deeper, more profound source of power that elevates your life and purpose. This process of integration is not instantaneous. It demands patience, self-awareness, and unconditional self-love. As you progress on your spiritual journey, you will notice shifts within, as the divine masculine and feminine energies guide you toward balance. Trust in their wisdom and allow them to work together to bring you to the highest state of alignment. With each step of transformation, you come closer to embodying your full potential as a divine being. As a chosen one, you exist as a divine being in human form, and your physical body is the sacred vessel through which you experience this world. It is imperative to honor and care for this vessel with the respect it deserves. Sacred self-care is not confined to physical well-being. It is an all-encompassing practice that nurtures your mind, body, and spirit. By honoring yourself, you honor the divine within. Physical self-care, such as nourishing your body with wholesome foods, ensuring adequate rest, and engaging in joyful activities, lays the foundation for your vitality. Yet sacred self-care transcends the physical realm. It includes emotional healing, mental clarity, and spiritual practices that reconnect you with your higher self. Meditation, journaling, energy work, and mindfulness allow you to release negative blocks and align with your truest essence. By prioritizing sacred self-care, you create a robust foundation for your divine purpose to unfold. You come to recognize that your energy is a precious resource, one that must be preserved and nurtured to fulfill your mission. Taking time for self-care is not selfish. It is an act of self-love, a way of affirming your worth and treating yourself with the reverence you deserve. When you fill your own cup, you are better equipped to serve others and contribute to the world. As you step into your divine power, you may feel a profound calling to live in alignment with grace. Grace is not something to be forced or achieved. It is a natural state of being that emerges when you harmonize with the flow of the universe. In this state, life becomes effortless and struggles dissipate as you align with your true purpose. Trust in the journey, honor the divine within, and witness the beauty of living in harmony with love, light, and grace. You begin to realize that life is unfolding precisely as it is meant to, and you are both an observer and an active participant in this grand process. To live with grace is to place trust in the divine timing of the universe. It is about relinquishing the constant urge to control every facet of your existence, and instead allowing events to unfold in their natural, perfect rhythm. This surrender does not signify defeat, but reflects a profound faith that whatever transpires is ultimately aligned with your highest good. This transformative shift in perspective brings with it an unparalleled sense of peace and liberation. When you embrace grace, you attune yourself to the subtle signs and synchronicities woven into the fabric of the universe. You begin to perceive the intricate interconnectedness of all things and flow effortlessly with life's divine rhythm. In this state of harmony, you no longer feel as though you are struggling against the currents of existence. Instead, you become one with them, moving in tandem with the universal flow and embracing the beauty of the journey. Choosing the path of grace unlocks a life filled with joy, fluidity, and a deep alignment with your soul's highest purpose. As you step into this flow, you become a conduit for divine energy. Effortlessly, you attract experiences, relationships, and opportunities that support and enrich your journey. Grace is not merely a state of being. It is the birthright of those who recognize their divine essence. It is time for you to fully claim this sacred gift. As you awaken to your true self, you uncover the profound power of presence. The present moment is all that truly exists. The past has dissolved, and the future is yet to materialize. By immersing yourself fully in the now, you open the door to a realm of boundless possibilities. Presence is the gateway through which the divine enters your life. When you inhabit the present moment, you cease chasing external achievements or validation. Instead, you reconnect with your essence, discovering that the present is where your true power resides. The cultivation of presence brings forth an inner landscape of peace, joy, and abundance. You begin to understand that you are complete in this very moment, not lacking or needing external fulfillment. Presence enables you to access the divine energy that permeates all creation. As you deepen your connection to the present, you become attuned to the subtle whispers of the universe, guiding you towards your highest good. With this alignment, your path becomes clearer, and you move forward with confidence and purpose. Presence also deepens your connections with others. In the sacred space of presence, distractions and judgments dissolve, leaving room for pure, authentic interaction. This is where true intimacy flourishes, where healing begins, and where love grows. As one of the chosen ones, your ability to embody presence becomes a powerful tool, allowing you to navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and grace. Understanding energy is another key aspect of your awakening. The universe is a boundless field of energy, and as you step into your true nature, you begin to grasp how to work harmoniously with these forces. Whether it is the energy of love, light, or creation, you become a master of the universal laws that shape reality. By tuning into the flow of energy within and around you, you learn to live with purpose and intentionality. You gain the ability to shift your energy, aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your divine mission. The mastery of energy is both an art and a practice. It involves maintaining balance, understanding the dance between giving and receiving. As a chosen one, you are both a vessel for divine energy and a recipient of its abundance. By staying open to the universe's infinite flow, you amplify your capacity to share that energy, creating a cycle of love, light, and abundance that uplifts not only you, but also those around you. This mastery requires mindfulness and resilience. It means staying centered amidst external chaos and using your inner peace to influence the world positively. As you deepen your understanding of energy, you step into the role of co-creator with the universe, shaping your reality through deliberate thoughts, intentions, and actions. One of the most significant challenges on this journey is overcoming fear. Fear is a construct of the mind, a shadow that limits your potential and clouds your vision. As one of the chosen ones, you are called to transcend fear's grip and step boldly into your true power. Fear may have once immobilized you, keeping you stagnant or doubting your abilities. However, as you awaken, you recognize fear for what it is, an illusion that dissipates the moment you confront it with courage and clarity. In moving beyond fear, you liberate yourself to fully embrace your divine purpose. This journey is not without challenges, but each step taken in faith and presence brings you closer to a life of grace, empowerment, and infinite possibility. The universe awaits your embrace of its limitless gifts. Step forward, knowing that you are supported, guided, and deeply loved. To transcend fear, you must first face it with open eyes and an open heart. Fear is not something to be ignored or dismissed, as doing so only gives it more power over you. Instead, acknowledge its presence with compassion and curiosity. Recognize that fear often originates from deep-seated beliefs, childhood conditioning, or unresolved experiences from the past. It is not an enemy to be conquered, but a shadow to be illuminated with understanding and love. Fear, when confronted with the light of truth, begins to lose its grip. As you stand firmly in your authenticity, the illusion of fear starts to dissolve, revealing the courage that has always been within you. True courage does not mean the absence of fear. It is the willingness to act in spite of it. It is the quiet strength that whispers, "Move forward," even when doubt clouds your mind. As you connect with your divine essence, you will come to understand that real power lies not in avoiding fear, but in rising above it. Each step you take beyond fear is a declaration of your infinite potential, a reclamation of your inner strength. Remember that courage, like any muscle, grows stronger with consistent practice. The more you exercise it, the more natural it becomes to face challenges with grace and resolve. Trust in the universal support that surrounds you, and know that every time you confront fear, you align closer with your highest self. Embrace these moments of challenge, for it is through transcending fear that you awaken to your extraordinary power and boundless potential. Your mind is an extraordinary instrument, capable of shaping the reality you experience. As you awaken to your divine nature, you come to realize that your thoughts are not mere fleeting notions, but potent forces that influence the world around you. The connection between your mind, body, and spirit is the cornerstone of your transformation. When these three aspects of your being are in harmony, you unlock a profound ability to create a life of purpose, intention, and joy. This alignment allows you to access a deeper reservoir of wisdom and intuition, guiding you along your spiritual journey with clarity and conviction. Thoughts are vibrations, powerful energies that ripple outward to shape your reality. By refining your mindset and cultivating beliefs rooted in abundance, love, and limitless possibility, you align with your highest self. This is the essence of the law of attraction. As you radiate positive energy, you attract similar vibrations into your life. Equally important is the care and nurturing of your physical body, for it serves as the vessel through which divine energy flows. Practices such as yoga, tai chi, or mindful movement help you ground yourself in the present moment and create a bridge between your physical and spiritual selves. When your body is strong and your mind is clear, your spirit opens itself fully to the infinite energy of the universe. Understanding the interconnectedness of the mind, body, and spirit is essential to living a life of balance and fulfillment. These elements are not separate. They are deeply intertwined, each influencing and supporting the other. As you nourish your physical body, cultivate your mind, and nurture your spirit, you create a harmonious state of being that reflects in every aspect of your life. As the chosen ones, you are now called to embody this alignment, allowing it to radiate outward and inspire transformation in the world around you. The divine feminine is awakening within you, stirring the goddess energy that has always been an intrinsic part of your soul. This awakening is a call to reclaim the sacred power of intuition, creativity, compassion, and nurturing. It is not about conforming to societal roles or labels. It is about reconnecting with the timeless wisdom and strength that reside within you. The divine feminine is the essence of creation itself, a force that gives birth to new ideas, possibilities, and realities. By embracing this energy, you are not only nurturing others, but also tending to your own well-being with the care and love you deserve. The rise of the divine feminine invites you to honor the rhythms of life, the ebb and flow, the cycles of growth, rest, and renewal. In a world that often prioritizes constant action and outward success, the divine feminine encourages stillness, introspection, and trust in the natural unfolding of life. She reminds you that every season has its purpose, and by honoring these cycles, you create a life that flows with grace and balance. As the chosen ones, awakening to this energy allows you to step into your full power. You are a creator, a nurturer, a goddess in your own right. By reclaiming this sacred force, you contribute to the collective rise of feminine energy, bringing healing and equilibrium to the planet. Surrendering to the divine flow is a profound act of trust. It is not about relinquishing responsibility or giving up. It is about aligning with the greater plan of the universe. To surrender is to release the need to control every detail and outcome, allowing life to unfold as it is meant to. This trust is not passive. It is an active choice to believe in the benevolent support of the universe. By letting go of resistance and embracing the flow, you invite miracles and opportunities into your life. As the chosen ones, you are learning the art of surrender, a practice that liberates you from fear and aligns you with your highest potential. Trust in the divine plan, for it is through surrender that you find freedom, peace, and the courage to embrace the magnificent journey ahead. Surrender, the pathway to true freedom and fulfillment. Surrender demands an extraordinary depth of faith, a willingness to place trust in forces beyond your immediate comprehension. It calls you to believe, with unwavering conviction, that every event in your life is orchestrated for your highest good, even when clarity is elusive. By releasing control, you create an opening for boundless possibilities to manifest. The universe, vast and abundant, can only work through the channels you permit. When you detach from rigid expectations and release your grip on specific outcomes, you make space for miracles to unfold, often in ways you never anticipated. The act of letting go transcends mere passivity. It is a conscious release of fear and resistance. For years, you may have struggled to force your will upon circumstances, attempting to mold life to your desires. Yet, as you awaken to the truth, you realize that true power does not stem from force but from surrender. Releasing resistance is not a loss, it is liberation. It allows the divine energy to flow freely within you, carrying you effortlessly toward your destiny. This is where the magic of life takes root and where your soul's unique purpose begins to bloom, marked by grace and ease. Surrender is not synonymous with giving up. It does not mean abandoning hope or resigning to fate. Instead, it signifies a profound trust in divine timing and the intricate wisdom of the universe. The more you practice surrender, the more you find yourself enveloped in peace, freedom, and joy. By surrendering, you unlock the vast potential of your existence, enabling life to guide you toward realms of unimaginable beauty and fulfillment. A new dawn, embracing spiritual awakening. The world is awakening, and a new dawn is upon us. It is a time of unprecedented transformation, where spiritual awakening is no longer a distant dream, but a living reality. You are among the chosen, called to step into the light and lead with hope, courage, and an open heart. This dawn is not a promise of tomorrow. It is the present moment. Every breath, every heartbeat is a new beginning. Hope becomes your guiding light through the shadows, and courage fuels your steps as you navigate uncharted paths. As you embrace this pivotal chapter of your journey, you come to understand a profound truth. You are never alone. The universe itself is conspiring in your favor, aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities to support your highest purpose. The more you align with your inner truth, the more the future becomes a blank canvas, waiting for the brushstrokes of your creativity. Yet, this new dawn is not solely about individual transformation. It calls for a collective awakening, a unification of human consciousness. Your journey inspires others, creating a ripple effect of change. Together, as one, we have the power to usher in an era defined by love, peace, and harmony. This is the essence of unity, a shared purpose among the chosen ones, working in concert to manifest a world reflective of the highest aspirations of humanity. Stepping into divine power. When you step into your divine power, you embody a living example of what is possible. Your courage, faith, and love ignite a spark in others, motivating them to awaken to their own potential. This is the beauty of interconnectedness. Each act of bravery, each choice of love, resonates far beyond you. Remember, the challenges you face are not barriers, but stepping stones. They are opportunities for divine power to shine through you, demonstrating that with faith, all things are possible. You are no longer confined by human limitations. You are a vessel of divine glory. Embrace this identity. Walk boldly in the power of God's light, knowing that your purpose is grander than you could have ever envisioned. A call to action: share, inspire, transform. If these words have touched your heart and ignited a sense of purpose within you, consider joining our mission. Your support, whether through a kind donation, a shared video, or a heartfelt comment, amplifies this message of hope and transformation. Each action, no matter how small, contributes to a collective movement of spreading love, truth, and divine purpose across the world. Take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share this message with those who need it most. Together, we can create a world illuminated by God's grace and boundless love. May your path be blessed with peace, your steps guided by divine wisdom, and your heart filled with infinite joy.